Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I have a new video for you guys today, obviously, and today I'm going to be giving an eye tutorial on this look that I have going on right here. So this look has been really fun to do. I've gotten a lot of compliments about it when I walk around campus and stuff like that, so I wanted to share it with you guys, especially because if any of you are like me and you guys are BoxyCharm members, then you got this palette in your monthly BoxyCharm. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette, and this is the only palette I use with the exception of one shade in something else, but it's kind of not an important shade, so it's fine. So yeah, this is using the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette, which, like I said, we got in our November BoxyCharm, and I have been loving this palette, and I'm really curious to try out some more Dominique Cosmetics stuff. So like I said, this is going to be the look going on today. It's a pink and orange, kind of neutral look with some shimmer on the lid, some kind of pressed glitter. And then I do blue on the lower lash line to add another pop of color. Most of the time when I wear this, I actually wear a red lip, but I'm kind of finding that it's not quite giving the vibe that I want. So recently I've kind of been transitioning to not really having anything on the lips other than like maybe a lip gloss. So that is what's going on today. I'm going to focus on the eyes. I'm not going to do anything with the face, mostly because I've been wearing this all day, so my face is kind of already done. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take off one of my eyes, and we will go ahead and get started. Alright, so now we have a free eye to play around with, and we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing I'm going to do, you guys know me, I have to prime my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the NARS Smudge Proof Shadow Base. Recently I've been trying to use up what's left of my regular like white one, but you guys know I've been using my tinted one a lot. Doesn't really matter as long as it's an eyeshadow base. I know that the P. Louise one is really popular right now, so I'm probably going to have to try and get my hand on that eventually. Let that get tacky for a second. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my, you guessed it, my Moda Pro crease brush. You guys have seen me use this a bunch. And I'm going to go in with the Celestial Thunder palette, and I'm going to start with the color Storm Dust down here. It's this beautiful terracotta orangish brown. It's gorgeous. I'm just going to get some of that on my brush, tap off the excess, and go right into the crease. And you do not need a lot of product on your brush because these shadows are so pigmented, it's not even funny. Like, I went to use this the first time and I was like, I way over product my brush and I was like, oh boy, tone it back, dial it back. So I'm just going to build this into my crease and on the outer edge, and then using circular motions, I'm going to blend everything out the way I want it to. And I'm going to focus it on the outer and move inward slowly. And you can build this up as little or as much as you want. Like I said, the first day that I wore this this makeup look, one of my friends came up to me and she was like, Kelsey, I can't stop staring at your eyes. You're looking snatched. And I was like, oh, thank you. So I wanted to show you guys. I know that no one said anything in my Instagram poll, but that's okay because I wanted to show you anyway. Honestly, if everyone had said no, I still probably would have been making this video. So that's just how it is. And again, blend it out. Just really build it up, build it in there. And if you want, you could have done tape on the end and made this a little like more extended out from your eye, but that's just not something I do very often. I'd rather just hand draw it and keep it nice and tucked into my eye socket. Okay, so next we're going to go in with the color Lucid Dream right down here. That is that bright pink. It's so pretty. Again, you really only need like one tap. I'm going to do two because I'm feeling risky. And I'm just going to do the same thing, and I'm going to layer that over top of that terracotta orange. And again, use circular motions to blend it out and mesh everything together. You want to still be able to see both colors. You also want them to blend and mesh together because this is going to be your main crease color. The lighting in my room is not ideal to be doing this right now. It is about 4:36, and because it is winter time, it's already getting dark. So the lighting is not fantastic. But you know, we're working with what we got. only so many ways to do this. I had time. I don't go to work for like an hour. I really didn't feel like doing homework because I don't really have a lot that's due, like, nothing is due until next week. So it's like, alright, so now I'm going to take a mixture of Lucid Dream and Storm Dust, which are the two colors that we use, and just kind of build up that crease just a little bit more. Check and make sure it's even with the other guy. Yeah, I'd say so. Now we're going to go in with, personally, my favorite part of the look, which is the shimmer on the eyelid that you can kind of see right there. And I'm going to go in with this color Eternal Light back here in the corner. And it is so, so pretty. It is pretty much a pressed glitter. So if you have a sticky glitter base that you put on underneath your pressed glitters, 10 out of 10 would recommend doing that. I just do not, so I just use my finger to apply it, and I apply it super carefully. You guys know for some reason I always use my middle finger. I don't know why. Sorry. So if it looks like I'm flipping you off, I'm not, promise. So I'm going to go in right about there. As you can see, very, very pretty. And then I blend inwards and back out. I don't know why I do it that way. That's just how I do it. That's how I set it up. So I blend towards the middle, and then I start moving inwards while pushing the color slightly back towards where we started. And then I come out. And I am going to cover up my outer corner, but I am going to put more color, like I'm going to put color back on that outer corner. And you could also like cut the crease if you wanted to, or cut the inner half of the lid and put a base under this if you wanted it to be brighter, shinier, more fancy. But like I said, this is more of an everyday look for me, so I'm just going to keep it really, really simple and just put it on my lid. No biggie. You'll also notice that when I go into the inner corner, I'm turning my hand. So normally when I'm just patting on my lid, my hand is facing upwards, but when I go into my inner corner, I have it facing sidewards, and that just helps keep the color a little bit more precise in the inner corner. Otherwise, especially because it's a pressed glitter, it's going to get all over my crease in my eye if I keep it like that. So I always turn it and then I change it back. So now we're going to go back in with that crease brush, if I can grab it. And we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're just going to grab a little bit of Storm Dust and Lucid Dream and just rebuild up that outer corner into the crease a little bit. And if you did get a little messy with the glitter in the inner corner, now's the time to go ahead and fix it up by building up your inner corner crease. So now, if you really wanted to get fancy, you could go in with this black here with purple shimmer called Black Matter, and you could smoke it out a little bit by putting a little bit on the outer edge, or potentially doing that as your liner, but I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my normal Hank & Henry liner, and I'm going to try and keep the wing as small and natural as possible, but I am going to put a wing. There we go. So like I said, super small, pretty natural. So now we're going to go in super quickly with the lower lash line, and I'm going to go ahead and take this bright blue down here called Mystic Ice, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line and blend it out. And this just adds a little bit more of a pop of color to the look and draws attention to the lower lash line. Like, look at that. It's so pretty. And I bring this in about 3/4 of the way in, almost to the end of the actual lash line, but not quite all the way to the inner corner. And then when I blend it out, then I can get it a little bit more in the inner corner without it being too bold. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my Visanti brush over here and blend out. So now for the one and only color that doesn't come from the Dominique Cosmetics, I'm going to go ahead and take my Luxie shader brush over here, Precision Crease Brush, sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my Tarte Rainforest to the Sea palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Treasure up here. And I'm just going to use that as my brow bone and inner corner highlight. You can really use any color you feel comfortable with. I thought the pressed glitter was a little bit too much, so I wanted to go with something that was more of a satin, almost metallic finish, as opposed to a pressed glitter. Now we're going to go in with mascara, so I'm going to take my Lancome CILS Booster, and I'm going to prime my lashes. And before I do that, I'm going to quickly go ahead and curl my lashes. And now I'm going to go ahead and take my Tarte Big Ego mascara, and on top of that my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, like always. And again, you'll notice I'm jiggling it as I go upwards, and that just helps keep the lashes separated and not clumpy. So then I'm going to give that a minute to dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. So in the meantime, I am actually going to touch up my highlight a little bit so you guys can see what highlight I normally pair with this. Recently what I've been doing is I've been taking the Rach Loves Layers Highlighting Palette from Pixie, and I've been pairing Clutch and the color Zipper. I've been loving using this color combo recently. And the undertones in Zipper kind of match the blue that we have going on in the lower lash line, and it's really cool. I'm going to touch it up on the other side too, not gonna lie, because I think I napped most of it off. I took a nap before this. As you can tell, I'm being a really productive student over here, obviously. So now I'm going to touch up my lashes by curling them again. Okay, so first of all, I know that it looks like I have more mascara on the one eye than the other eye now, just because these have like flattened out and they won't recurl at this point in the day. But like I said, I have actually been pairing this with the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Date Night. But like I said, I think that's getting a little too bold for what I want with this look. So recently I've been pairing it with Gimme S'more Lip Tint from ColourPop. So I'm going to go ahead and just touch that up a little bit. And then it already has a tint to it, but if you want, you can also just add a gloss on top of this. And then this is the finished look. So it's really, really easy, really doable, and especially if you're getting a BoxyCharm, this is something that you can do with this palette that I've been really, really enjoying. So that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Please, please, please like and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a heck of a lot, and I will see all of you guys very soon. Bye, everybody.